Good day, I'm Tracy McCormick, and this is the McCormick Media Minute. You may have seen this slide come across your desk. In Los Angeles, we find it to be one of the, if not the, most important slide in our arsenal of marketing materials. In LA, we call it the Then and Now slide. From a high level, this slide shows that television is not dying. It's just television. It's just coming through a new and smarter pipeline into the household. At street level, we've taken a Nielsen book from a year ago, same time period, and calculated the cumulative number of impressions that a client would have received if they bought a rotation of our early morning news spots 5 days a week on our traditional linear platform. Then we compared that number of impressions to the same set of circumstances on traditional linear TV today. Obviously, and clearly from the chart, the number of impressions from Good Day LA on linear is less today than it was a year ago. And then the magic happens, and we layer on top the number of impressions a client would reach if they had also purchased the Fox Local News app. Now we can see from the graph that the cumulative number of impressions between both platforms is higher than last year. What's important to articulate when using this graphic is that this is not an or conversation, not linear or streaming. It's an and conversation, linear and streaming together. These are the same brand safe news programs, both have the same content, the same talent, the same information available in the same ways. It's just that they come through two different pipes within the household. There are still plenty of people consuming traditional content through the traditional pipeline, and others who are different, new and younger viewers who are consuming through the streaming pipeline. The trick is not to pick one or the other, not to shift all your dollars from one pipe to the other. The magic happens when you invest in both pipes. When you invest in both pipes, you get more total viewers, not less, but more. What needs to be articulated is that clients have to follow the eyeballs and apportion their budgets to where the eyeballs are, still keeping investments on the linear channel to serve those people who are still using linear, and reaching new streaming audiences by investing in the local news on the new platforms. If you haven't seen this very powerful slide, feel free to reach out to me or your research director or Chad Rocher in New York to see how you can get this report customized for your market. I'm Tracy McCormick, and I hope you found this minute valuable.